The Acolyte. Have you seen the Acolyte trailer?
We'll have to watch it. Zero Edge reacts.
We'll have to. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
I'll see a lot of those.
Yeah, I would. And more dismemberments. I want to see more people cut in half.
Well, I mean, the one poster is a bloody or lightsaber with the trail of blood.
Right? Pretty dramatic poster. So what did you think of that?
I think it looks good.
I think it looks pretty good.
Raise some questions though. So when is this set?
This is 100 years, I think, before the prequels.
So that begs the question of where's Yoda and all. So Yoda has to make it an appearance then, because Yoda's 900 years old.
Yoda could be here. I mean, there's some people that could be here right now, like Hwoarang, Yaddle, Yoda could all be here.
What about what's that guy's name? The alien that died, or the Jedi that died?
Plo Koon,
yeah. There was a young Plo Koon in here.
Yeah, I mean, he could very well young Plo Koon. Yeah, that might be interesting in itself. Yeah, and there are some names from the earlier books too. This, which is interesting to me. I think it looks good to me. But did you know that the Acolyte trailer had more dislikes on it than likes?
What's their issue in?
It's almost even, but just a little bit more dislikes and likes. It is highly watched.
Well, I think a lot of people are just mad at Disney right now because it's too quote-unquote woke, and maybe there was too much diversity in the trailer. I didn't really see anything to dislike about it. There wasn't enough information on it.
Right?
Literally just some Jedi Order and Carrie-Anne Moss being a badass. And what could possibly go wrong with Carrie-Anne Moss?
Right, and there was interesting moments in there. There was enough information. They gave you enough information to kind of get interested in it. Like, it's about the balance of power and who has it, and those simple lines, you know. In Lee Jung-jae, his character's name is Soul. That's another thing that, if you didn't know that, it's obviously not included in this. His character's name is Soul. Soul is the name of our sun, right? The light, and then into darkness. And I like these metaphors. This is great storytelling things you put in to stories, metaphors, and these little analogies, right? And I like that so far, and I see that already in the trailer. So I'm really not sure what people are upset about, right? So I thought about it. I think you're absolutely right. People were just really angry at woke Disney. Kathleen Kennedy has said a lot of things that are definitely run people the wrong way.
I don't think she is very minimal to any say over Star Wars at this point, because every project that she's put her hands on turns basically, aside from maybe like Rogue One, it turns into poison.
She has a lot of say in the Acolyte, and she's said a lot of things so far that have completely rubbed me the wrong way, where she's saying that she wants to stray away from George Lucas's vision, and she wants to stray away from his idea of what Star Wars is, and that's paraphrasing, but to me that's scary.
It's plain silly. I mean, why would you stray away from what the fans like, right?
Right? Why would you want to do that? But I mean, from what I see, it doesn't seem to stray away from anything. To me, it's not really offending any, like, nothing I see I'm like, that doesn't belong in Star Wars. So I think it's going to really maybe bring it to the next level. I think maybe people are judging it a little bit harshly, a little bit under the light that she's just out there to make it woke.
Well, I think too, you got to give some relevance to the fact that that Dave Filoni has a lot more say over this now, right? I mean, and even Acolyte, I guarantee you he has some say over that. I'm not going to just blindly allow him to do whatever he wants.
No, but this is heavily produced by Kathleen Kennedy and Leslie Headland being another woke director. She's already talking about moving away from the idea of this being a George Lucas movie. He wasn't even allowed on set, right?
Well, that might be why people would be upset. I mean, it's George Lucas, whether he,
Yeah, I mean, that's the sole reason. I think what would make the Acolyte better is they just put a muzzle on Kathleen Kennedy.
Well, he did just jet her out of Disney completely.
Yeah,
It needs to be fired from Star Wars in general.
just do not let her talk about Star Wars. It's driving people crazy. Like, it's really,
Filoni has taken more responsibility because he's taking more care of the original story and wants to build around that instead.
right. But there is a lot of things they are developing that are really based on the lore of Star Wars in the Acolyte. And I do think they have the capability of really telling this story, even though her idea of just making a whole bunch of diverse crew or of actors, that doesn't bother me at all. I didn't watch that trailer and say there's too many people of color in it. It had literally nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Right? I'm interested in the story and what they have to tell, the connections to the new Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll have to see how it turns out. I mean, that'll be our next exciting series of videos. The Acolyte comes out.
The Acolyte comes out. Oh, yeah. And
Somebody must like it. I mean, with over 4 million views, it's one of the fastest view rates for a Star Wars property in a long time.
people are very interested in what's happening with the Acolyte and what is going to become of it. I know a lot of people don't like what they've seen so far. This isn't the Acolyte, but I don't think there's anything to hate there so far.
Well, and I think there's enough there to like. I mean, Gary Ann Moss looks like a badass. There's some cool lightsaber
Right?
jewels in there. So and it's an interesting period of time because it sets up it really is the prequel, the setup to what happened in the Clone Wars, right? I mean, we could even get Plagueis in that episode.
You could.
The series, right?
Absolutely, at some point, right? Yeah, and where the Sith start to come to light a little bit.